Hello, Virgo. Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm here to do a reading for you. It's a timeless message. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, and comment the videos. I truly appreciate you for that. And I am offering personal readings again, so if you're interested, please see the links in the description below. I also have a Patreon page where I offer daily messages to just inspire and support your inspirations and dreams and manifesting them into reality. So thank you all so much for being you. I'm going to tune into the tarot and also pull some oracle cards for you, Virgo, okay? So let's see what your higher self, your spirit guides, your team, source energy, however you refer to it. Let's see what messages want to come through for you right now. What is it that Virgo needs to hear right now? All right, Virgo, let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the Emperor. Well, this is beautiful energy right away. An energy of really taking the lead in your life. Really having your priorities rooted and grounded in your foundation, your family, your friends, your legacy, whatever it is that you're doing right now. We have the Seven of Swords, so there may be an energy of thoughts and programs and things from the past, rooting from relationships within your life. You may be questioning things right now. There's an energy here of deception or lies. Okay, we have the Knight of Rods, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is beautiful. I feel like you are very much, very focused, very rooted and grounded in your foundation. Your energy is very mature. You have a very mature outlook when it comes to your home life, your family, your structure, how you may be a business owner, your finances. I feel like you're very comfortable in how you manifest, the secure financial type of comfort, for your family. I feel like those around you feel very comfortable around you. However, I feel like there has been some burdens that you've been carrying. There's a energy here of feeling newly inspired about something and wanting to take action. And I feel like there's some sort of energy here that's feeling like you've got to push through it in order to take action on this inspired idea. With the Seven of Swords here, I feel like there are some thoughts from your past relationships that are somehow creeping in every time you feel this action of taking action on something inspired. There's movement here, and there's also a laying down of burdens, maybe ideas that you've gathered up throughout the years or different things that you've wanted to implement. I feel like this is all expanding into your finances, how you make money, business ideas. So it's all very valuable. I feel like you're going through a period of time. You're very discerning. You're very wise when it comes to what's right for you and your family. So you're very much observant of these thoughts. Are they mine? Are they truly supporting my foundation moving forward? I feel like there's an energy here of taking action towards certain inspired ideas and growth. And at the same time, there's some sort of deceptive energy here, and you're very aware of it. Okay, so stay focused moving forward. I feel you're very responsible. You're very in tune with the way your body is feeling. I feel like there's an emphasis on your health, on your physical well-being, like really gauging yourself, like not second guessing yourself or doubting, because you can recognize thoughts when they're not truly rooted in the substance of your foundation. I feel like your body is affirming that for you. If you're feeling healthy, if you're feeling strong, you know that, your body, your intuition, your inspired ideas, your wisdom, your know-how is able to really kind of spot out these thoughts very easily. And there's not an energy here. There could be someone around here that's trying to deceive you as well. I'm not sure. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. Okay. It's like there's a person around you that's, it feels like they're almost mimicking you, or, maybe there's someone who's inspired by you, but it feels like they're not honoring your truth in some way. This could also be, just people around you. You are the emperor. You're embodying the emperor energy right now. And with the 10 of Swords, I feel there is this energy of like feeling backstabbed or betrayed. Let's clarify these and see what's going on, okay? Because you have a lot here that you've invested in. You're very committed to your foundation. So it's important to be aware of, any sort of energies that are that would maybe not even intentionally, but it's something here about understanding. You understand where these thoughts lead, and there's an ending here with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. There's some sort of ending to any sort of conflict or energies like that pertain to thoughts that have been hindering you in some way, maybe even preventing you from fully being able to lay these inspired ideas down, or whatever burdens you're carrying, things that don't belong to you. These thoughts don't belong to you. They belong to someone else. There's something here about understanding, what happens when we feed the negativity, the negative thoughts. And I feel like you're really approaching this from a body standpoint. Like you're really tuning into your body and not allowing the thoughts to get the best of you. Although there is this energy here where, you've had it, you've just had it. There's no reason. And it's coming from some sort of deceptive thoughts around you. Let's clarify this, okay? The Emperor. You are the leader in your life. Look at this, the 7 of Swords reversed. Okay, it's like you've had enough. You've really had enough. There's no entertaining these sort of false beliefs or thoughts that are not true for you. You are the emperor. You know how to run your empire. And somehow there's been some thoughts that have infiltrated, whether this is from family members, has to do with close, intimate relationships. And you recognizing where in your own mindset you're feeding those. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And as you see them and allow them to be acknowledged for what they are, you're able to then refocus on what is truly aligned with you and, get back to doing what you're doing, okay? You've recognized some sort of deceptive energy within your reality, okay? And we have the 4 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So there could be somebody here that's maybe you saw emotional fulfillment with, a happy family with, and maybe there's an energy here of not accepting the love, not accepting the opportunity to be with this person. I feel like it's simply a matter of recognizing there's some sort of like false thought belief system happening here, miscommunication, misunderstanding. I feel like if this is another person, or if this is even you, you're really being guided to go into your, to observe your thoughts and really feel where these thoughts are originating from, because true thoughts that inspire you are originating from your soul, your heart, the energy that is true abundance and life force. Anything that makes you feel that deceptive energy, or you feel like you're being lied to, or you feel like you have to lie, or something like that, any type of that energy, it actually distracts us from what's right in front of us. And it may be that, you're just being asked to notice this, to acknowledge it, to ask yourself how you can transform it in your life, because there's an opportunity here that you're being presented that's very emotionally fulfilling. It's a happy family. It's a union energy. It involves other people, and you are the emperor. So you are responsible for your family foundation, right? You're in that role, that energy is surrounding you, that you are the leader. You take the lead in your life. You take care of your family, and it involves others. And so in a family dynamic or situation, of course, there's always going to be, different beliefs, and one person believes another. So this is about you being able to take that observer position and not take it to heart or not take it personally. It's like you can observe it. I don't feel a negative energy here, like someone's trying to do one over or anything. It's like more coming from being naive or not understanding something like you do. So there's a maturity here in your approach, which is really beautiful. And I feel like it's giving you some extra energy to feel, the action that you want to take on whatever these very beautiful paths are that you're creating. It's very much inspired, very financially abundant and successful here. And I feel like you're becoming aware of these thoughts because this beautiful energy here of family and balance and harmony and just being content is very desired, you know? It's showing you what you need to be mindful of and aware of and learn about so that you can fully embrace whatever opportunities you're being presented that you truly want, that are truly right for you. We have strength and the Ace of Wands here with the Knight of Wands. So very much new beginnings. And I see you really embodying compassion, strength, integrity, courage, bravery, whatever you feel guided to do to maintain the integrity of your legacy, of your lifestyle, of your home. And this means truly tuning into your heart, you know, and choosing to do the highest for the highest good of all, not just yourself. This is involving your family or your close, intimate soulmates, relationships, friends. And so I feel like this new beginning is a part, you know, they're a part of it in some way. So it's like just resolving some differences within a family, within, it's like I'm being shown like siblings, for example, not getting along. And, you know, the emperor's like, look, kids, you know, learn to get along, talk it out, apologize, work together. We're a team here. You know, it's like you're very much aware of what needs to be done and what's happening under the surface. And I feel like it's really going to allow you to, you know, shine your strength, you know, in a way that is very fair, very balanced. You know how to temper your own, you know, inner passions and desires and not let them get the best of you. And so you're a leader in that. And this is about taking the lead in your life. It's like an opportunity for you to be an example of what true leadership is as an emperor in your life, as someone who, you know, takes care of their family and supports their community through what they create and employ in others. Like, I feel like this is really giving you the opportunity to feel your own strength and courage. And it's only going to instill more confidence in you. These burdens that have felt burdensome, which I feel like they're not burdens. I feel like these are more like, it's like they're inspired ideas that maybe you've picked up from other people. However, it's like you agreed to it at some point and you know you need to lay these burdens. They've become burdensome to you. Maybe before they weren't. I'm feeling like before it was like exciting. However, you recognize you only need one good, wonderful, inspired idea, and that's what allows you to do what you do. And so you're about to lay these burdens down. Like I'm seeing this one wand here again, you know, new beginning. This is your opportunity to really know your own strength and be an example of it. And you're going to feel so good and so empowered. It's only going to strengthen your legacy, whatever it is that you're doing. We have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So it's like you're receiving insight, inspired information, ideas, clarity of thought, maybe more simple from your higher self so that you can stay focused on what you're doing. I feel like the information you're receiving from your higher self, it's very clear to you and you don't need a lot of words or anything affirming it. Like it's just very clear. You feel the inspired energy. So, you know, it's like something very simple can affirm it for you and you don't need to go into a lot of dialogue. I also feel like it's a new way of communicating with yourself, you know, as you embody your strength and really demonstrate, you know, true compassion for any sort of energies that are, you know, they can upset us. These deceptive energies can cause us to feel upset. And when you're feeling inspired, it's really important that you're mindful of that so that you don't allow your energy to sway in a direction that actually, you know, creates more obstacles and frustration for you, because there's so much for you here to focus on. Really stand your ground and, you know, stand up for what you believe in. Again, I'm seeing all the wands here. It's like there's one beautiful idea and it may involve many things, that it's like this one idea involves it all. Whereas I feel like before there was like all these different ideas, but there wasn't, they didn't go together in some way. Cause I'm seeing the Six of Wands here. Like, no, I've got this one wand. This is the wand I'm being guided to. It's like the sword here, your higher self. There's something here about a new beginning and really embracing one really inspired idea, and it's going to root and just like grow a whole tree of amazingness. Okay. I don't know. Let's see what the King of Pentacles is. This could be, you know, really allowing you to step into your King of Pentacles energy here. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, Judgment, Ten of Swords again, and the Chariot. Okay, So there is this point that you're going to feel here, as you embrace your strength, where you recognize the thoughts that were creating whatever blocks or resistance that you were feeling. And it's just, you're done with that. You're done with that cycle. These thoughts, no matter what you do, they never go away. They just, continue on, and it distracts you from what is true for you. I feel like you're recognizing that, like whenever there's finances lacking, you are a business person. You are really good with money. You spend it wisely, you take care of your family. And so when money is tight or you feel like there's a lack in money, it's like you're recognizing how you can do something about it, right? And by going within yourself, really observing your thoughts, it's like you're done entertaining any sort of thoughts that hinder you from your inspired self, from knowing who you are, from your finances, from all of that. It's like the Ten of Swords, done. There's an energy here of just being done, like betrayal and backstabbed by people that you loved, not being able to be honest with you. And in order for things to flow right in your business and your life, there needs to be honesty. Again, strength, honesty, authenticity, being honest, being truthful with everyone that's involved in your foundation. If you have someone in your life that is always lying to you, or they're, telling you things that aren't true, it's like you cannot stay focused. There's always going to be an issue, something happening. And so there's movement here with the Chariot. You may be guided to move somewhere. You may be guided to take a trip. I feel like that whatever this is, it's aligning you with your business ideas, your finances. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to know it's the right thing. You're definitely making the right judgment call here. And it may be, with the Chariot here, I'm feeling movement. It may be that you're moving locations. It's also rising above duality and just feeling yourself. You're going to know. It allows you to get back into your body. Because I feel like you've been plagued almost by these thoughts. Whatever this is, it's just really taken a toll on you, and you have far too many things to be enjoying life and experiencing than these very deceptive thoughts that aren't true to who you really are. Okay, so you're really being recognized here, that you get it, you understand, and as you fully accept that and see that, you're going to feel your body. Your body's going. I'm seeing these two men just like, sitting in confidence, staring straight ahead, like, like there's nothing, nobody could ever say anything to you after this. Like, you've felt that, you've had the experiencing feeling, what is true for you. And, even here, he's standing upright, confident, the wand or the rod just over his shoulder, no big deal. And these guys are like, hiding their face, they're tired, they don't want to look at anyone. So I feel like this is really going to help you feel much more open in the world and just confident and normal, like yourself. Okay, we have let's clarify the Ten of Swords, and look at this, the King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so again, it's like this energy has really taken a toll on you, and it may have hurt your confidence a little bit, or made you doubt yourself. Maybe it created some imbalance in your family structure, harmony disrupted a little bit. And the Nine of Swords, just, maybe not recognizing what it was at first. I just feel like it's all being revealed for you right now. And whatever imbalances that were going on, you're being guided in how to find the peace in it. And it's really just as simple as acting on your inspired, instinctual ideas, really acting on your inspiration, acknowledging this. It's important to acknowledge this and where it's rooted, and that it'll allow your thoughts to be free. There's the Seven of Swords. It's like somebody trying to get away with something, but no matter what they do, they're always walking into a trap, because it's the same energy that's being entertained over and over. So there is an opportunity here for you. And once you recognize where the deception is coming from within you, or whatever's causing you doubt, it's causing you doubt, worry, concern, it's weighing heavy on your heart and spirit, it's preventing you from staying focused, whatever thoughts are preventing you from your King of Pentacles feeling, your Emperor feeling, you're going to feel empowered every time you choose to acknowledge this, where it's rooted. Once you know where it's rooted, wherever it is, I feel like it's someone within your family that's very close to you. You can pull away in such a way where you can say, look, this is my inspired idea. I'm feeling guided. My soul is guiding me to do this. I have all of the, motivation, inspiration, all the signs, everything telling me to do this. You don't need to explain yourself necessarily, but it's just trusting yourself and what you need to do for your own, support, your own finances, all of that that's supporting your life, and being at peace with whatever, is happening. But it's like there's something here about disconnecting yourself intimately from the thoughts, not necessarily the person. It's like the thoughts, just recognizing that if it is a person, okay, outside of you, or a partner in some way, they need to, it's like you could acknowledge, you can simply say something like, if you have to say anything, it's just acknowledging the lies or the difference in how you want to live your life. I feel like there's feelings being hurt and taken personal, and so there's like this resistance to opening the heart to new fulfilling relationships that involve intimacy, because for whatever reason this feels like an important relationship, okay, but it's only the thoughts that are creating imbalance or disharmony. And for you, it's important to focus on yourself and not entertaining the thoughts that make you feel like you want to die, basically, that make you doubt yourself. And I feel like you're such a powerful creator that if you're feeling restricted in creating or the financial flow, it's like, it's that feeling like, what else am I supposed to do? This is who I am. So recognize it's simply the thoughts within you. And when you're in your body, you're going to know. If you're in your body and you're feeling like, you're carrying a heavy load, you don't have energy, it's because of the deceptive thoughts that are circulating around you. So surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with, do some meditations on YouTube. Listen to videos that empower your consciousness, that remind you of what your natural thought process is. Listen to like successful entrepreneurs on YouTube's great for that. You can always read just affirmations, positive quotes, and, spending a little bit of time every day reprogramming, just reminding yourself of who you are, reminding yourself of what thoughts are actually true, because it helps you recognize it and then not feed it. And when you don't feed the energy of the deception, and it may even be that you weren't clear about it before, you're finding all this out and recognizing, why you're feeling this way. It's a blessing in disguise, so to speak, because as difficult as this is to feel and experience, once you know what's causing it, then you no longer feed it and you can move forward, free and clear. Like, I feel like you're recognizing that, and you're also being asked to be very resourceful right now in your finances. Not to be overindulgent or anything like that. Just recognize it as a temporary period of time for you to regain your clarity and your inspired ideas, and allow your mind to be at peace for a little while. Take some time to relax, because things have been feeling a little bit unbalanced, or a lot bit, okay, and you know who you are and what you're capable of. So it's wild, but I feel like there's everything that's supporting your growth in this and that's helping you through it is your this beautiful family that loves you. You have so much beautiful family energy around you, opportunities for true well-being, heart fulfillment, which only fuels your inspirations more, which allows you to, feel even more excited about your business opportunities, your finances, and it's well earned. It's well earned through your desire and choice to heal whatever is within you. That's it's taking full responsibility for yourself, and it's really beautiful to see. Okay, so as you just honor, what you need to do right now, being responsible in that way, I feel like the Chariot here, the energy of just movement, you're going to feel whatever you need to do. It's going to help you move your body in the right direction and direct your thoughts in the right way, really listening to your higher self and allowing your higher self to guide you through your instincts and your intuition, okay? So let's get some oracle cards. First, I'm going to pull one here from my oracle deck, Sacred Nature Reflections. It's little heart-inspired poems, inspired by all of you amazing, wonderful humans out there. Let me put this down a little bit. I notice it's not... You guys see the cards? Here we go. It's not perfect. That's okay. All right, let's see what message wants to come through. We have this one here. Beautiful. Reassurance comes always. Follow the feeling of relief and comfort. Embrace the infinite love, life, energy around you always. Even leaves must push through their buds when spring arrives. Have faith, love. Faith, reassurance, relief. Okay. Really trust your inner guidance. I feel like you're someone who always does that. And this is just like a new, it's something new that has helped you refine and become even more mature and wise in your decisions. However, you have to continue listening to that. When we know who we are, but we're not listening to our, sorry about that. If we're not listening to or being mindful of our thoughts and we're just allowing other people's thoughts to infiltrate, we don't realize sometimes how much that throws us off our course. So once you recognize it and you do something about it by choosing not to feed it, and really, it's like tuning into consciousness, like-minded conversations or discussions, maybe learning whatever you can about moving forward here, whatever instills the strength within you, that infinite strength and courage and bravery, compassion, especially if it's someone else, and they don't even recognize that what they're doing. Like, I feel like this is, within family dynamics and just the way we're raised, and we believe, and, certain people in our family, it's like they believe certain things and we don't want to change who they are. We want them to be who they are, right? Even though we may not agree with certain beliefs, and they may have this idea that you need to believe the same way they do. I'm not sure. It's just a recognition that ultimately you're the leader of your life. You take the lead in your life and you do what's right for you, and your family's always intimately connected to you whether you're together or not. So it's like, I feel like there's just like this reassurance here that as you do what's right for you, that's what allows you to support everyone. And if you're doing what's right for someone else and they don't understand all the dynamics of what goes into your inspired ideas, it's like taking your focus off of what you're being guided to do. And that creates a little bit of a hardship. It takes your focus off your finances and your well-being. And then, it's like being stuck in the head and feeling like you can't move. There's no motivation because your mind's been wrapped up in, these beliefs that you don't need to necessarily adhere to. It's just taking it with a grain of salt, letting it go in one ear and out the other, being grateful for that person or learning from that experience, because it's only strengthened your ability to, become even more of a manifester and more secure in your own life and what you're doing. Okay. So faith, reassurance, relief, really expect to feel faith and reassurance. And if you don't know what to do, it's okay. When you acknowledge that you don't know what to do, reassurance comes, the answers come. If you just allow yourself to be still, lay down your burdens, whatever it is that you're carrying that you just know is too much for you, allow yourself to receive insight from your higher self, and, really stand firm, stand your ground in what you know to be true for you. Don't allow anyone to convince you otherwise. It's the convincing type of energy, okay? You don't need that. Okay. The King of Pentacles doesn't need to be convinced. He can feel intuitively, instinctually what is right for his family and what isn't. And same with the Emperor. The Emperor embodies all four kings. So he's very aware of mind, body, heart, spirit, soul, and the behaviors, and what behaviors create success versus which behaviors just lead us down a path of, heartbreak and feeling dead inside. Okay. It's like, we can't fight. There's no fight. It's just doing what's right. Okay. When you do what's right, you're going to feel all right. Everything's going to go all right. And it's about what's right for you. What's right for you. Perception here from the Wisdom of Avalon. It's really about shifting your perception. It's challenging your perception and how you view the world and yourself and the decisions you make. And it's allowing you to expand your awareness, in order to really anchor this foundation, this solid foundation, the security for the long haul. It's about being open to the perceptions of, all of the people in our lives, how we view life, maybe expand your perception, learn new things about people, whatever it is. Like, there's an energy of truth that runs through all of us, and it's our feelings, our body that affirm it for us, and our thoughts. If our thoughts are entertaining ideas or beliefs or programs or whatever it is, consciousness, that isn't in alignment with how we manifest or isn't in alignment with our foundation, it can cause a lot of disharmony, and it affects everyone. So it's like just being open to talk about things, recognizing this is like being in the forest or being in the trees and not being able to see the entire forest, and yet the entire forest is there. So there is so much support and guidance and mentorship out there, and ways of affirming your own thinking. If you're ever doubting your thinking, and that's to me what entertaining the Seven of Swords energy is, it creates a lot of doubt in our thoughts and our ability to make decisions that we know are right for us. And as a King of Pentacles and Emperor, that should be second nature for you, to be able to make the decisions that you know are right. And maybe someone has questioned or doubt, instilled doubt in you, questioned your decisions. And so you just really need to take your power back and honor what you know is right and true. And it's like, I feel like there's no hard feelings. It's just created some pain that it's what our soul does. If we're entertaining things that aren't right for us, it makes us realize that it's not right. There's only one way to know that it's not right for us. And it's like pain, no gain, right? Oh my goodness. I've been there. I feel ya. I know. Okay. Except I'm the Empress energy, so it's a little bit different. However, we all have the masculine, feminine energy within us. So even if you're a woman watching this right now, which I'm sure there are a lot of women, this is, if it's just for you, it's your own masculine energy, your ability to take action in your life, in your physical reality. And if it's like your husband or boyfriend or a family, father figure or something like that, it's like whatever this is, it's supporting you in having clarity, even more so into the minds of like the masculine energy and how the masculine works. There could be some, it's like I feel like this is like a family dynamic, Virgo. It's like you, and it also involves some other people in your family, and so it's going to resonate differently for everyone. If you are a woman, though, I do feel this like masculine energy around you, and it may have been causing some distraction or distortion. However, I feel like it's all, resolving so beautifully. There's some lessons being learned here, and it's like sometimes our souls have to come in and humble us through whatever means necessary. And it's for the greater good. It's so we don't end up in a place that we don't deserve to be, just because we were entertaining thoughts or beliefs that weren't really true for us, instead of just saying, you know what, I've got to let this person know, or this, I've got to be honest with myself. First of all, these aren't thoughts that I want to carry forward with me. And so having the courage and bravery to really align to that and honor yourself and honor what you feel and know to be true, it shows you how when you shift your perception, you really do hold the power in your hands to make the decisions that create your reality. And that's the true leadership quality of the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. A lot of people depend on him for their stability and well-being as well. They look to him for comfort and relief. So I love that you received this card here with reassurance, and comfort. You are an energy of comfort and reassurance. And if you're a woman, it's like, I feel like there is an energy of comfort and reassurance with this masculine energy in your life, whether you're together or not. Like, I feel like this person in your life is someone who is very significant in your own foundational well-being. So I see the angels, guides, the higher self really working with everyone here to see things from an expanded perception, not necessarily a different one, but it's like there's a dynamic here where you're able to see where someone's coming from, and in that, it only strengthens the legacy, it only strengthens the love. And so what, finances were a little tight or something, no big deal. It's like you have infinite creative inspired ideas. You all know how to support your foundation and your well-being together, and it's effortless, right, when everyone's on the same page. So that could be what this is, just really getting on the same page with each other. We have reward yourself from the angels. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistent high level. Okay, so take some time to nurture yourself. Whatever you can do to bring peace of mind to yourself. Maybe it's just going out on your own and spending some time in a beautiful location, or staying home and watching a movie, or just not watching a movie, just like, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Go for a drive, go shopping, go be in a quiet place. It's like, I feel like reward yourself. It's whatever your child heart spirit really enjoys doing. Could be as simple as going fishing or reading a book for the afternoon, whatever it is, it's like your time and energy is valuable, and it's important for you to nurture yourself, okay? To really nurture your mind, your peace, your heart, the emotional side of you, especially with all of this fire and passion. And I'm seeing the trees here, it's like she's sitting out by the ocean, just holding a shell, very simple. Indulge in something that's very peaceful. I'm seeing, relaxing, not really a lot of activity, but just being able to relax and receive the beauty of the environment around you. Enjoying something, a nice little treat or whatever, reading a book, taking a nap, having a day in your favorite location, like whatever it is where you're just at peace, maybe walking through the woods, maybe just relaxing at home. There's like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, I feel like the angels, your higher self, really want you to appreciate yourself the way that you appreciate others. And when you do that, you strengthen your boundaries, you understand your own value, and the rewards come through how you think of others. You really do think of others. You really do your best to bring comfort and relief to others. And so you're teaching them by example. If you're not being comforting and relieving to yourself by entertaining these thoughts that make you feel uncomfortable, it creates a lack of confidence. Okay, so reward yourself. Let's get one from the divination of the ancients. Ooh, fortune cookie, fortunate. Okay, so there is a lot of very abundant, fortunate energy around you, and as you honor yourself and become aware of your focus, you're going to see the signs and synchronicities everywhere. The resources, the connections, everything just showing up for you, everything working out in your favor. You are successful. I feel like that's when you're going to really feel the effortless movement, being able to see above duality, seeing us all as equal, and tapping into your own wisdom, your own leadership qualities, and what it takes for the highest good of all, the greatest good of all. I'm hearing the greater good of all. So it's not just seeing yourself, like you're taking into accountability everyone that's with you in an intimate way, and everyone is involved, everyone is equally important and loving, and we're all in this together type of energy. Okay, so I see you really embracing that, and the fortune cookie is affirming that it's a very fortunate feeling, energy, aligned. And when you're aligned, the fortunate energy it just begins to show up just like that. So beautiful, Virgo. You're definitely feeling it. You're on the right path. Okay, keep going. This is beautiful. Oh, anxiety. This came out in another reading. So it's like your higher self, your soul, you're going to feel it in your body too. When you're feeling any sort of anxiety, look at this, the 9/18. Again, a new beginning, having strength, having courage to see your successful self through any sort of, don't be hard on yourself and be like, I should have known this or I should have known that. Those are, again, thoughts that are rooted in that Seven of Swords energy. They're just thoughts. Everything happens for a reason. So really remind yourself that this is, tell yourself, this is something I had to go through to learn to take myself to the next level, because I am expanding, my business is growing, my finances are growing. So if I can't handle this, how am I going to handle all of this abundant, beautiful leadership energy coming into my life, this stability, because people, I feel, do look up to you. So it's like sources, spirit's way, your soul's way of like gently preparing you for everything that you could possibly want and imagine, in a way that allows you to continue growing with it, because if we keep feeding this energy, we take a risk in losing everything we've already built ourselves up, to have and be and support our families and all of that. So anxiety, I feel like, especially, today in the messages, it's like showing up as a blessing in disguise, to really see this as, when we fight our own soul's guidance, our own intuition, our own instincts, it creates discomfort in our thoughts, our body, everything. So when you recognize that, you can do something about it. And so if you're feeling anxious, again, get back in your body, go reward yourself, remind yourself that you are an amazing person. You take care of yourself and everyone the best that you can. You're only human. You're only human. You cannot please everyone. You know, everyone is here to learn how to please themselves on some level so that we're not projecting, you know, our own way of being on other people. We're all on the same page. You know, we all like want to feel good and be loved and work together. And it's through our family dynamics, especially, where we, you know, we learn how to see things from other people's perspective, even outside of the family. You know, this could be outside of the family, a perspective that, you know, I don't know, cause some sort of distortion. And I feel like when you're believing the distorted thoughts, you're going to feel anxiety. So when you feel the anxiety, you can recognize in that moment what those thoughts are. Ask yourself, are these thoughts true for me? Your body will affirm it. You're either going to feel more strong and empowered if it's, you know, true and you acknowledge it as true, and if you acknowledge it as false, you may feel, you know, not as confident. You may want to bury your head. So it's like just having the courage to be really honest with yourself. And when you recognize the thoughts that aren't yours, you have to do your best to redirect your thoughts. So that's why I recommend watching like YouTube videos or different mentors, or reading a book of whatever topic you're interested in when it comes to, I feel like, focusing on your business. Like really focus on your inspired ideas, focus on how you can secure your inspirations. Like when you feel this inspired idea, to focus on it. And if there's thoughts that are saying no, don't do that, you have to really question those thoughts. Do you want to keep entertaining them, or do you want to say, no, I'm doing this and I'm going forward with it anyways? When you say, yes, I'm going to do this anyways, I respect your thoughts, but that's not true for me, you're going to feel the energy to move. It's going to relieve your anxiety. Okay, so your clue is relief for yourself. When you say no to the thoughts that aren't true for you, you're going to feel reassurance and relief, and that's how you know it's true for you. You'll see the fortunates. When you're saying yes to the thoughts that aren't true for you, you're going to feel the fear creep in, or the anxiety, or the depression, or whatever it is, those feelings. Okay, and that's, you know, a part of just, it's like, it's not really tricking the mind, but it almost feels that way when we're, you know, in this kind of tricky energy, to remind yourself that you deserve clarity and that you deserve, you know, honest communication. That's really all that I feel here, is like this energy of dishonesty. And once you align with truth and honesty and being honest yourself, like when you're honest with yourself, then you recognize you're actually honest with everybody. Because if you can be honest with yourself, there's nothing to hide. This comes from not being honest with ourselves. And it's not like a bad or good or anything like that. It's simply a recognition of how we pick up certain ideas and beliefs, and you know, coming into terms with, is this right for me? I've chosen to be, you know, live my life this certain way. And it just teaches us so much on how we can create our own reality. So you're going to feel it, okay? You're going to feel it, Virgo. Excuse me. So let me see if there's one more here from the Ascended Masters. What do the Ascended Masters want Virgo to know? Meditate. Okay, Virgos, take some time to meditate, to go within, to be peaceful, to be in environments that are peaceful. That's when you really hear yourself. That's when you can really affirm yourself, especially with all the responsibilities that I feel you have. It's really a service to yourself to go take some time and meditate, or do whatever brings you peace and you know, just clarity, where you're not having to entertain thoughts or ideas. Like you need to reward yourself and take a breather from everything and connect with yourself as a human, your personality, who you really are. And sometimes it's difficult to really feel ourselves and hear ourselves when there's a lot surrounding us. So a part of being responsible to your legacy, your foundation, your family, yourself is, you know, making it a priority to always, every day, connect with yourself in some way. And when you feel overwhelmed, you know, to schedule out time to meditate, to say, you know, I need this time. And it's like, when you're in a dynamic like this, it's like, instead of going into anxiety and feeling like I have to do this right now, make it part of your, you know, your daily practice, or every other day, or whatever you do. Like, okay, I'm taking, you know, an hour, or every week I'm taking a day to myself, or whatever it is, so that you can truly be in your spirit, in your personality, in your clarity, and who you really are, because that's what allows you to remember why you're doing what you're doing and enjoy it at the same time and feel the confidence, in building up your own life in the way that you desire. Okay. It's just, I feel like your soul is saying yes, you know what feels right for you. And when you really truly honor what's right for you, you're just going to feel everything ease up and move. And at the same time, you've learned some very powerful wisdom and lessons that are only going to strengthen your ability to be a true leader in your life, be the true King of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're focused on in your business and your finances, income, abundance, so that you can continue living your life in the way that's right for you. Um, Meditate, okay? That will help you through anything in life. And it's a great practice to just maintain all of the time, especially with the status that you are, embodying here. It's very important you take care of your body, and your body is also your mind, okay? Mind and heart, body and soul. All right, Virgo. So I truly hope this message resonated. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos if they resonated. And of course, just take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I am offering those again. The link's down below in the description. I also have a Patreon page where I offer daily messages to just support our success, our well-being, our empowerment towards whatever it is that we're manifesting, creating. So I would love and be honored to see you over there. And until next time, all of you beautiful Virgos, thank you so much for being you and tuning in. I'll look forward to the next messages that come through for you. Keep taking amazing care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace.